Christmas time in the city. My name is Chris. Here's a giant pile of garbage to start the live stream off the proper way. It's garbage day, so it's not always like that. I know that's a stereotype people like to think, but garbage has to go somewhere. So welcome to the live stream. This is a YouTube exclusive live stream. We're wandering around our neighborhood to see the Christmas decorations. Let's wait here 1 second. So here we are. We are in Brooklyn, New York, one of the 5 boroughs of New York City. The most populated borough by far in all of New York City. And for those that don't know, the 5 boroughs are Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Manhattan. So we're taking a walk in our neighborhood of Bay Ridge, which is in South Brooklyn. Let's keep walking. Looks like we've got some action here. These houses do not in any way indicate what the house I live in. I do not live in one of these houses. We live in an apartment in this neighborhood. Here we are. This one looks very nice too. House there. Let's head back over this way though. There's definitely some spots I want to check out. Back over here. Let's cross the street. A couple reasons we're doing this first podcast. One is to get out of the house for the afternoon and go look for some Christmas decorations. It's currently 45 degrees on whatever date this ends up streaming. For those watching in the future, And the second reason is to get all the kinks worked out of the live stream. As you can tell, we're on YouTube. We found a workaround to get on YouTube streaming, so we're doing that. I want to make sure it works for tomorrow, because tomorrow we are live streaming at the Vessel in Hudson Yards in Manhattan. They have a really cool display set up. I've heard that the mall next to it is not very busy, and also it looks really nice and it's really decorated. So we're gonna go check that out. So that'll be tomorrow. So this stream is more or less just to make sure the kinks are all worked out. Here's a nice red one. I admire that. Sometimes you gotta just do the one color.
Why do they, can I ask why they like
it? Here's a little nativity scene. I promise you they get more elaborate as we go on. So we're walking through Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. It's in South Brooklyn. It is the borough that is closest to Staten Island by way of the Verrazano Bridge. So a lot of Staten Island folk come this way. And I suppose in some regard, some Bay Ridgers may end up going over to Staten Island, although there is a hefty tax to cross the bridge. I think we're going to cut down the next street. More garbage. It's certainly one of the quieter areas that I've lived in the city. In the 10 plus years we've lived here, you can tell it's very residential. It's not too bad for us with our little kid. It's nice to have a little bit more normalcy. We don't need to be living above a DVD store or a tool store or something. It's nice just to live in a nice neighborhood, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna cross the street here and hit a right. Big old brick wall, keep the people out. Try to avoid walking into people so I don't have to feel awkward about recording myself. Although I think I'm getting pretty used to it. Let me just jaywalk real quick. Make sure that's on video. that. There's not a whole lot that goes on in this neighborhood. I don't know if anyone watches the television show Blue Bloods, but the house that Tom Selleck lives in is here in this neighborhood. They don't film any of it in here, but that's the house they have, and that's our claim to fame, I suppose. Which is fine, I don't need to have any other claims to fame. So these are little nice ones. I think we're coming up on something over here. I wouldn't say that our neighborhood is the best with decorations. I think there's other neighborhoods that are quite nice, so we can always check those out as well. But tonight we're just checking out our neighborhood. Let's go this way a little bit more. There's some fun stuff up ahead this way. So we're just walking around, testing out the YouTube live stream, seeing who's decorated their houses here in Bay Ridge. Live from Brooklyn. My name is Chris, and this is Christmas time in the city. And we're just wandering around my neighborhood.